Hello, children. Today we are going to read a classic fairy tale, The Elves and the Shoemaker. The Elves and the Shoemaker. Once there lived a shoemaker with his wife. He was honest and hardworking, but he could not earn enough. One day he had only enough leather to make one pair of shoes. He cut the leather and decided to make the shoes the next day. When the shoemaker woke up the next morning, he was surprised to see that shoes were already made. He checked the shoes. There was not a single flaw in them. The pair of shoes was so perfect that the same day a customer came and paid a high price for it. With the extra money, the shoemaker bought leather for two pair of shoes. And lo, the next morning, two pair of shoes were ready to be sold. Every night he cut the leather, and the next morning he would find many pairs of new shoes ready to sell. You can see how happy he is. The shoemaker got rich in a short period of time, but who made the shoes was still a mystery for him. Before Christmas Eve, he said to his wife, "We must not sleep tonight. We will see who makes the shoes." That night, both of them hid behind a wardrobe and kept an eye on the working table. At midnight, they saw that two little elves came in from the window. They were barefoot and wore rags. They started to sew the leather into the shoe. They were very quick with their movements and prepared a large number of shoes in a few hours and left before daylight. The shoemaker and his wife were very thankful to the elves. They felt pity to think of them wearing the rags. They prepared little clothes and shoes for the elves. At midnight, when the elves arrived, they were overjoyed to see little clothes and shoes made for them. They wore the new clothes and shoes and danced happily. By the daylight, they were gone, and they never returned. The shoemaker and his wife were not poor anymore, and they lived happily ever after.